Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live plumbing.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Good morning, America. Happy Monday.
That must be like a girl's version of Baxter.
Happy Monday to you. What a great way to end March.
April Fool. Happy Monday, my foot. I'm grouchy today, I tell you.
As opposed to any other day.
Yeah.
You know, when Passover's coming, it's like, why is this night different
All right,
from
here we
every
go
other
again.
night? Manish Tanah.
Here we go.
You're grumpy
Manish
today. Manish Tanah.
What is that?
Why is this night different from any other night? Like, why is your grumpiness today different from any other level of grumpiness on any day? So
it's called consistency.
So there was like Manish Tanah, like, why is this night different? Well, it's not. It's the same. He's still grumpy.
It is consistency.
Good morning to you.
Manish, what did you say? Good morning. You were very nice. I thought you were grouchy.
Why?
Because you told me you were grouchy.
No, I didn't.
April Fool.
I would fade.
Well, we have to say happy birthday to your grandson, Joey. Today is his birthday. He is, 5 today?
21.
He acts 21, right?
April
35.
Fool. I'm going to do this all day.
How old is Joey? 5?
6.
Is he 6? Then he's growing 7?
Or 5. Or something. I don't know. Anyway,
happy birthday, Joey. Papa wishes you a very happy birthday.
I should have called him this morning.
He's going to be driving here pretty soon. Have his
Joey?
license? Yeah. He might come up with the first way to teleport from like Bradenton over here. He could do it.
My grandchildren drive anywhere. It would be Rowan first.
Really?
Rowan is the oldest. If Rowan ever drove here,
can you imagine?
I'm done. I'm completely done. It's over. Life is over.
Happy birthday to me.
Funny.
No, I'm not funny. I'm serious.
Literally, yes.
Yeah, my mom was like that when I was learning how to drive. Because, when you're a mom, you have trouble disengaging the mom part of your brain, just being conditioned to be.
You never disengage as a mom, ever.
Right. So when she was driving with me, she couldn't stop. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's like, Mike's a really good driver. I could not sit in the car with him because I would always freak out. I'm like, but Mike's a very good driver.
I try very hard sometimes to disengage the mom mode.
Dawn is not a good driver.
I feel like in your car, that you know how you have all the Prindle?
Yeah.
You should be able to disengage the mom mode.
You have what?
Prindle.
What the hell is that?
Park, reverse, neutral drive.
That has a name?
Yeah.
The Prindle.
Yeah, it's an acronym for the different gears.
So I feel like we should disengage my mom mode.
Hit that button. Hold it. You guys are not kidding.
No.
So if you read the...
No, I know what it says. I know what it means. But when the hell did a name ever was given to
Did you ever watch Zack and Cody?
No.
Of course not.
Disney
Why would you
Channel?
watch that?
Yeah, that's
would I watch
where
that?
it came from. London Tipton, the queen herself.
Yeah, so that's Brenda Song's character.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be this
Mr.
dick.
Mosby was
Oh,
teaching her how to
And
drive.
then she said the
Time
Pringle.
out. Hit the buzzer. Hit it a couple of times. I gotta understand this. So you guys walk around. What's it called? Prindle.
The Prindle.
Yeah, Prindle.
So you knew this.
Park reverse neutral drive.
Yeah, I know the letters.
Yes.
I know the. And what do you
I
do
don't
with D1 and D2? Prindle.
Yes.
They're not on
That's
all
not
the
the
cars.
case
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
No,
Not
they
on
got-
my car. Not on my car.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, your car
Our
don't
car's
got
just
it.
Pringle.
I don't think.
The way
might
you
not
drive,
be
you don't know. You don't even look at reverse. You just go.
Just go.
You don't
No.
yield. You don't stop.
So
Nothing.
it's like disengaging the mom mode. I'm trying hard sometimes to
Prindle.
stop being this helicopter mom over
Yes,
everyone.
yes,
and
over
everything.
everyone, yes.
Even yesterday.
Even me. You're like my elevated mom.
No, Heather told me I need to relinquish control and step back and observe. So
Yeah.
I'm relinquishing.
You're
my
like the
mom mode.
plague.
That's Passover too. That's coming as well. So a lot
April
of things
Fool.
are coming.
Oh, you guys know what like holiday happened yesterday?
Mm.
Monday.
No.
It was National Crayon Day.
No.
It was your
birthday.
Yes, thank you.
Happy
Really?
birthday.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a cake.
Yesterday
my
was your
gosh.
birthday and you didn't
Yeah.
come in.
No, I was at work.
Why?
What do you mean? Why was I at work?
No, why didn't you come in?
Because I was at work.
All right, so
Why?
today we celebrate.
Because work.
Did
And
they
money.
celebrate you yesterday? Did you have a special cake?
I did. My mom made a cake.
Did somebody pop out of a cake?
No, it was too small of a cake for that.
Well, happy
I gotta
birthday.
tell you-
How old are you?
23.
Can you guys pop out of a cake? Can you do that?
You can.
Could I
Probably.
get-
Would it be deemed like, is it inappropriate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, can I
Yeah.
ask Michael to do it?
Yes.
a cake that I eat.
That's really creepy.
You can ask Michael because he would not get offended or like say that's workplace harassment.
Okay, time out. That's what I'm asking. So, is it offensive to ask you to pop out of a cake? Is
Mostly
it?
because of the implications.
Which
because,
means what? I mean,
well, because
having-
the joke was originally made that it was a stripper popping out of the cake. So if you're asking one
what
of your
joke?
interns,
What are you
that's
talking?
weird.
Is this part of the Pringle joke? What is this?
No, you said popping out of a cake.
Yeah, I just mean like, let's say it's Dawn's birthday. Would you pop out of a cake?
Not really, no.
I would
Okay.
do it if the right person asked.
Yeah, it's just Fred.
Wait, no, I didn't mean it like
Wow.
that.
Fred is the right person.
What? Wait
No,
a minute.
The
like
answer's
my
no.
best
Offended
friend.
Now I'm offended here. If the right
I
person
told you I
asked-
didn't want to be on camera.
So what does the
Her
right?
best friend.
Like my best friend.
Oh.
Or I would do it for like my
Why are you so
mom.
red?
Because
She's embarrassed.
Welcome to the Mind of Freddy.
Mine and Freddie, I was just asking a simple question.
Sure.
You
World
don't,
of Freddy.
you don't think that was a simple question? The right person. All
Well,
right.
yeah, it's kind of just a follow-up question.
So if the wrong person asked you, you wouldn't do it. So
No.
now, that's my new nickname.
Michaela,
I'm
she's
not-
very quiet.
I can't.
I wouldn't do it, no.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
What about for $1,000?
No.
$2,000.
Maybe.
Everyone has a prize.
She knows her worth.
All right, what's your price for jumping out of a cake, Michael?
I just do it for the laughs.
Oh
You
my
would
god.
do it for the
He
love.
would do it for free. He would pay me to do it. Would you do it?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah. But I don't think I would have done it at their age. Well, maybe I would have, but I would do it.
Hey, a job's a job.
What if it's not for work? What if it's just because your friend asked you to jump out
Yeah.
of a cake?
What the hell? We get so complicated. I'm just asking. Just jump out of the cake.
Cookie Monster, would you jump out of a cake?
If my friend asked me, yes.
What if your enemy asked you?
No, why would I do it for my enemy?
I don't know why
No.
you're bringing up friend. Would you do it for somebody in the studio?
Depends.
What if it was Heather's birthday? Would you do it for Heather? Mona Lisa?
Sure.
You're asking if they
Sure.
would jump out of a cake for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Would you jump out of a cake for Freddie?
Of course.
Wow. Everyone
I'm
else
the
told
wrong.
him
Don't do it. No, I'm the wrong person. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's so bad about jumping out of a cake?
The icicle over
That's
here.
what
so
I'm
big.
saying. I think
Icicle
everyone's
said
being a
no
little
for the
dramatic.
right person.
Icicle, she'll make it offended by that.
Icicle, what's wrong with that? She's the queen of ice. She makes
That's why I
everything.
said
Buzz him. Can you buzz him?
What's
Is
wrong with that?
Because she's not. do you
She
think that-
sells ice. Do you sell ice?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We should just call her
hold
Elsa
it.
from now
Have
on.
you been selling ice for like a long time?
For like 4
Yeah.
years.
Well, that's as longer than anybody I know.
You
Wait,
know what
what
I
do
saw?
you
Speaking
do?
of ice, I think there's a new like icicle drink at Chick-fil-A that's pickle juice.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
You want to do that? Just
No,
buy
I
the
don't.
pickles.
I don't like
Apparently, they say, and this is good for you actually.
that. Oh, sure it is.
A Harvard study said
Harvard.
that if you have leg cramps, with
Yeah.
people who get leg cramps, if you have like a shot or an ounce of pickle juice, it relieves the leg
Okay,
cramps.
I'm going to.
That's
stop.
why I just drink the brine out of the jar.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Or that.
I'm gonna
Mustard,
stop the
mustard does
rumor.
it too.
Really?
I'm gonna stop the rumor of these leg cramps. There was a time
The rumor.
when I used to get them because I wasn't hydrated with water. If I'm gonna drink anything, it ain't gonna be pickle juice.
Well, what if in
It'll
the
be
middle
water.
of the night you guys get leg cramps? I don't know if anyone did from the 5K.
Oh, I
you
do
had
that
leg cramps or
sometimes.
shin
No.
cramps.
I still have blisters, but that's about it.
And
You
they
got
say
blisters?
like a shot of pickle juice.
I love pickle juice.
Where did you get? Where did you
Yeah,
get blisters?
it's not
My
bad.
feet.
Where's my-
Muscles contracting.
That's
I
not
wish I
good.
had it again.
You have blisters?
Yeah, but they're healing up.
Did you wrap them up?
Mm-hmm.
Put bandages and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You, I think, get like MVP for that.
My God, you were running. What was your time?
I think it took about an hour.
Oh, okay. You were huffing and puffing it. You were. You look like Little Train to Cook.
This one is dancing down the track.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
We didn't get that on the morning show because
She was dancing like she was on Broadway.
How'd you do that?
That was pretty
I
good.
don't know, I'm just gifted, I guess.
And that was probably after mile 2 already. She was ready to rock and roll.
No, I
It was
don't
after
think.
the wraparound, yeah.
Was it?
Mile and a half.
When you started to dance?
Yeah.
Wow, I was impressed. I was like, damn, I hate my life. I was like,
Speaking of which, you know, today's
No,
April
no.
Fool's
We
Day.
leave them as an
So,
extra shot.
have you guys ever had done an April Fool's prank on anybody, or what's one of the best ones you've ever seen or heard?
Good question.
I mean, that pickle juice is a April Fool's prank.
Yeah.
The Chick-fil-A. It's
Yeah.
an April Fool's.
Is it really?
I
Yeah.
just looked it up actually because I was curious.
I'm ready to go try it.
Oh,
actually.
okay. One time, my brother, we used to have a sink where it had like a little detachable portion you could like spray stuff with.
Yeah, yeah.
He taped down the button to press it with, so when someone turned on the sink, they just got blasted by that thing.
Oh, I did that too.
Terrible. Yeah, he got me in the crossfire because that happened, and the person standing at the sink somehow didn't realize it was like blasting past my sister onto me. I'm like, girl, turn off the sink.
Imagine
And
growing
she
up in
did.
Cookie Monster's house. It must be a blast.
why?
Because I think they have a whole lot of fun.
Why?
Because she just seems like she's got a fun family.
Why do you say that?
Because she's just that way.
Well,
Don't you ever just
What
get a
way?
feel
What are you
that-
You
talking?
grew up with lots of siblings, no?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Sibling, but that doesn't make it fun. They probably fight like cat
I
and
mean,
dog.
there's just a lot going on
Yeah.
sometimes when we're all together.
Dog-
Well, like for example, in my family, you have to have a really thick skin to survive because you.
yeah,
will
forget
get-
about your family. Then you put the fun in dysfunction.
Well, the worst offenders are my Uncle Richie and his sister, my Aunt Tina. They're like 10 to 15 years younger than my mom. So
Ooh.
they're like her first kids, but they're like evil partners in crime.
So I saw this post. I sent it to you yesterday.
I saw that.
About
no, don't
A
bring it.
sign of a good friendship means you can totally
Hit that.
tease someone all the time, and that means they're good friends and gives you a longer life.
Okay, so now let's go. Let's put it on the floor. There's a difference between teasing and busting the cojones.
Yes.
Where's there a fine line? Ask
Okay.
Courtney.
What is the fine line between busting them and teasing them?
Busting, you'd have to actually get offended by something, I think. And up until then, it's just teasing.
So teasing is teasing until it crosses over to busting.
Yeah.
Until it crosses to offensive.
Like I've got an example. Like when I was in the pool, my dad goes, "Mike, let other people have the pool before all the water drains out."
Teasing or offensive?
I'm offensive, but
Especially from your dad, so it's okay.
yeah,
even know what the
but
hell
I
that
learned to
means.
live with it.
I don't even know what that means.
He was saying he was low key fat shaming me. He said that next time you jump in the pool, let's leave the water in the pool.
That's not teasing. That's offensive.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about, there was an April Fool's joke when I was in high school, so they put shaving cream in women's long hair, right? So that was the joke.
Shaving cream or Nair?
Time out. So then one idiot from the football team decided to use Nair.
Oh God!
So
So
that's
see how long your hair is? So you would put Nair and it would melt off. And boy, we got in a lot of trouble. But we were doing shaving cream. He was doing Nair.
here's the thing with Nair. I don't know even if they still make it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Has anyone ever tried it?
Yes.
Does it work?
It
does, Yeah.
It's painful.
But it burns.
It burns.
It's sulfuric acid.
I don't know. I haven't. I was
You
like
shave your legs
12.
with
When
that?
I was growing up, my mom had
Like
me
at
Shave your
shave
legs?
first,
At
when I was like,
Mom,
yeah, when I
that's the
first
mom
started.
thing.
Your
Right.
skin is too light. You probably got all rashed out.
I have very sensitive skin, so it definitely was not.
My
So
sister
uric
has that
acid?
skin. No, it's not sulfuric.
Well,
has an acid
somebody
in
was
it.
making fun of. Actually, was teasing my dad the other day because he didn't comb his hair, so it was all puffy. So they were calling him a heat miser from the old holiday special.
Like, growing up in your house, forget about it. I would think I would cry all the time.
Or like,
So hold it. Tad, you were a bully in your house. I heard. Your sister told me.
No, my sister was the.
No,
bully
she
in my
told me
house.
you were. She was just defending herself.
Okay, that's the most sister argument ever.
My sister and I shared a bathroom, so we had a Jill and Jill growing up.
Oh
And
yeah.
There was a door that led outside, which my sister would use at night to go out. I don't think I even thought of, and my sister's younger than me. It never even occurred to me that I could go out the door and get out at night.
You went out the front door.
I would just go out the front door,
You
right?
go out the front
My
door, your mom
sister
told me.
would just like leave in the middle of the night out the back door through the bathroom.
But she was
and
grounded
come
all the
back in,
time.
like whenever. Yes, always.
Her sister was grounded all the time, so she used to take the escape hatch. Dawn used to walk out the front and go, I gotta go.
You know what? You can't ground somebody if they never leave the house.
That's what she said. She never left the house.
No, she
Like,
never
would
got
just-
caught.
She never got caught until she did. But
I never-
isn't that funny? Like such a sister thing.
You guys
Yeah.
is funny. You guys had like bathrooms growing up, your own bathroom.
No,
No,
I had to share.
I shared a bathroom
I
with my
shared.
brother.
I had to
Oh,
share
yeah.
with my sister.
I only had one bathroom for the whole
I
family.
shared with my sister.
One bathroom. That's all we had.
There was like my parents' bathroom and then the bathroom for like me and all my other siblings. at
Right,
one
you had
point.
at least the
Actually, no, there was two different ones. It was like most of us of the younger ones, and then the other one was for like my three
How big
teenage
was it?
sisters.
So at least you had like a room that you can say, okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. In my house, it was okay, get the hell out the bathroom. My sister was not allowed to be in the bathroom. She had to go in first,
Well,
and
I'm
then
not
she wasn't
talking
allowed the whole
right
day, because she went there all day.
You had how many sharing the bathroom? 5 of you?
6, 5, 6. It depends on my uncle's state of mind.
Yeah, my maternal grandmother's house had one bathroom, and it was the size of a closet, and everybody had to use it.
My aunt Teresa, she lived in the South Bronx, and remember those apartments where there was a kitchen and there was a table, and underneath you lifted it and the tub was there in the kitchen?
Yeah,
You guys know
No.
about this?
no.
So the tenements in the South Bronx, you used to cook, chop your stuff up on this board, on this huge board, and then when you take in a shower, you would take the board off and take a shower in the kitchen, take a bath in the kitchen, not a shower.
Wow.
So I used to stay in her house the first time, and I didn't want to take it because you're in the middle of the kitchen. You know, you got to go to the fridge, and the bathroom, you had to go through the kitchen to the right to use the toilet. That was the bathroom. So here you are taking a bath, and I used to tell my mother, I don't want to stay in Teddy's house. She said, why? I says, because they got a public tub. Everybody sees you. I don't want
Do
that.
you think they've redone them since then?
I don't know. They're called train tracks or train apartments. Because you look in the kitchen, you can see all the rooms.
Yeah.
That's called a train.
Interesting.
And she grew up. I used to hate
It's like
those.
a movie.
I used to
Well,
hate them.
like I was reading this article about the greatest prank I've ever heard. So back in somewhere in Alaska, this guy took like 200 old tires and set them on fire in the crater of an extinct volcano overlooking the town.
Oh.
And why would he do that?
To
Just
make it
for the
look like,
kick of watching everyone panic.
to make
thinking
it
the
look
vo-
like it's gonna
Go up?
go
You
up.
were up.
Yeah.
Well, you know the guy?
No, but I read about it. I thought
I
Not
that
mean,
was
you,
like
it
not
makes
you,
sense.
not you. You know the guy?
No.
So how do you know all about this?
I mean, it makes sense.
Well,
Like,
man,
when- Why
that
else
makes
would
sense
you
to
put
you.
it in the crater of a volcano?
I don't know. Why don't we throw
Except
Michael
to
in there
make
and
the
feed it
smoke
a
look
human
like
being?
it's-
What is that, a sacrifice?
No.
Is that the line between busting and I'm trying to
But
April
also,
Fool here.
but like another one of these stories.
Michael, I want to throw you in a crater.
It wouldn't be the first time someone
April
would want
Fools.
to.
Do you think you ever crossed the line?
Who, me? All the time.
But like,
Heather, you think
I
you
don't.
crosses
No,
the
wait.
line?
Let me redefine that. I don't cross it. I redraw it.
Oh.
No, Freddie crosses the line.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do?
Yes.
How do you figure? What do I do that crosses the line? And this I want to hear.
Freddie,
Yes.
I have first-hand experience.
There you go.
I just asked.
I think you
simplistic
crossed the line with
questions.
Mona Lisa from day one.
Yeah, it just keeps getting worse, honestly.
Wait, hold on.
See, I'm used to it in my family.
Wait, hold
so.
on a second. Hold on. Mona Lisa, first day I met her, when was the party? Like a week later?
Yeah.
Maybe?
What, the fundraising?
Yeah.
Party? A couple weeks.
Okay, so what did you do that night? What did you ask me for?
Yeah. Okay, that's because I was sent by people to ask me.
I understand that. So they set you up, right?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, so who?
A little bit.
But then that's when the line crossing, which is busting, and
That was me just busting.
so who started this?
Okay.
And the crowd goes wild.
You crossing the line has nothing to do with the fact that I asked for bottles of liquor.
Yeah, that's
that
totally different. Different
Two
conversations.
different
For
conversations.
sure.
And here comes the helicopter mom.
Well, no, even Mona Lisa, she may not even like the name Mona Lisa, but that didn't
She
cross the
loves that
line.
name, Mona Lisa.
Hey.
Everybody
I'm good
knows.
with that name. I'm good
Hey,
with
but
that name.
Mona, hey, when it
She's
comes
having-
to
she's
painting,
having
that's one of the
shirts
best
made
Can I
that
things.
remind you of when you briefly changed my name
Yeah.
for like 2 seconds?
Oh, I remember that.
What did I
Yeah.
call you?
The
You
beaver
said-
conversation.
Yeah, he
That
started
was
calling
my
me
fault.
sloppy, bro.
Oh, he's gonna bring the blame right back onto me because I brought up beaver.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hit the buzzer. Wait a minute. Who started the beaver? Who started
yeah, here we go, here
Who
we
started the
Who's-
beaver conversation?
It's always who started it and not who continued it. Who continued it?
Do you know Jay Harmon went to the movies with me? And you know what Jay Harmon told me? That beaver conversation, I was driving down I-95
Buzz,
listening.
Michael, just buzz.
I was driving
Yeah.
down. What? It was a beaver conversation.
Hi,
I,
Sophia.
I was driving down 95. I had to pull over on the shoulder to stop laughing because I almost crashed. He was dying. It was hilariously funny. Brought to you by Mona Lisa.
She is funny.
Which is great. Which I'm so happy for. However, you gave Cookie Monster, you gave Sarah a nickname that was not appropriate.
What did I call her?
You started calling me sloppy.
No, that wasn't because of the beaver conversation.
Yeah, I know. It was from a conversation that happened
But
like
that's another
after
way out of
that, and we're
conversation,
like,
too.
"Hello, you can't be calling me sloppy."
Sloppy's a bad word?
Apparently they call
Well,
Freddie
the
Freddie's out of
context
pocket.
in
So-
which that came about.
Yeah, no.
is what-
Wait a minute. I didn't start that context. You did.
I wasn't
You
here-
guys did.
I
I
wasn't here
mean,
for that conversation.
that was me because you
That
asked
was
questions,
you.
but
That-
then
huh?
you took it further. You continued it,
Yes, that's what it is.
Bye.
That's what it is.
trying to give me a nickname from that conversation. I'm like, no.
No, I asked you, shall we
Up
call
there.
you Sloppy?
And I was like,
And
no.
you said no. Okay, so I listened. You're the
Barely.
cookie mon- you're the-
Probably because Dawn needled you about it.
I feel like my own buzzer. I need like
Why
a
does
built-in
my-
buzzer.
Why don't we get a buzzer for everybody?
Because I need this consistent.
What the hell's wrong with your hand?
Smash your buzzer.
Hey, you're like you broke my
She's
belt.
fighting the air, just slap some sense in you.
It's like the mom thing. I know. It's
Yeah.
mom
Like,
mode.
we need to get her a fly swatter. So she can go.
Just yeah.
There's a line of Jeff Foxworthy that goes, if you keep a fly swatter in the car so you can reach your kids in the back seat of the car.
Do you imagine? Did anyone in your house ever have a fly swatter growing up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Does
everybody
anyone
did.
in your house now have a fly swatter?
No.
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 You
Yeah.
still do?
Well, now we're using
I think
newspaper.
That was my dad.
Yeah.
Now no one has newspapers. My dad used to take the newspaper, fold it over, and just smash or try
Well,
to smash.
they
the
used
fly.
to have like a little spring-loaded fly swatter gun that my grandparents used to have.
They have this thing that looks like a tennis racket.
Yeah.
And it
I had one of
The
those.
It lights up.
ones, yeah.
We used it on a Watts. It scared the crud out.
Linda runs around with this thing, running after things. I'm like, what are you doing?
Wow.
It's like an electrified fly swatter.
Yes.
Yeah, my cat just eats flies.
Oh, jeez. Hit the
My
buzzer.
cat
Hit the.
hunts them down, eats them, and.
If you're not gonna hit that thing, give it back.
Bite-sized
They get rid of
protein.
all the things that I want in the house, like the spiders,
The cat
and
does?
the flies. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Courtney.
What?
Well, actually,
Buzz
like
him
I've got
buzz him every
I've got
time
a
he
funny
gets
story
out.
about my uncle and my aunt.
Now you get a chance to fight back.
So, for example, my uncle, my aunt Tina, she had her first kid, but he was a preemie, so he was really
Morning.
small. So when they went to the rescue,
Michael, slide over so Lucas can sit.
so that when
Oh.
they went to the restaurant, they put
Move
him in
that
a high
chair up.
chair.
Then
his
I
head
would.
just came above the table. So my Uncle Richie kept calling the kid Zombie. You know, like from Pee-wee's Playhouse, where he's just the floating head. Well, my Aunt Tina didn't like that, so many years later, she gets back, and when my uncle has his kid, Marco's kind of a chunky baby that rode on your hip. So she kept calling it the starfish and the goiter.
I cannot. If I grew up in your house, I think I would cry all the time.
Now you understand why I have such a thick skin.
Oh my gosh! I have to give you a huge compliment, Lucas, because we were looking
Why he has
for
thick skin?
a drone to shoot this commercial. We didn't
I've
know
never
you had
seen
a
it.
drone. Nothing.
I've yet to see
Right?
the
You're
film.
sitting here and you go, "Oh, I have a drone." We still didn't know what your shoots were like, your shots, anything. I have to show you the final commercial
I heard your
that
work
they
is
put
outstanding.
together.
Did you do
Oh,
that?
Michael, give him the.
Did you do that, or did you bring somebody with you?
No, I did it.
You sure?
Yeah.
He did.
Unbelievable. Like there's
That's
two
good.
shots that are good, like outside the building and everything. Okay, but you got a shot of Palm Beach Island.
Yeah, that shot was really cool.
Oh, wait till you see this.
Or you went up high?
Yeah.
I don't know even what angle, where you came from, what you did, but it captures the entire feel of the island
Yeah.
in the commercial.
I was scared I was gonna like hit a tree, but
I
it
might
was
hit
good.
a tree.
But it
Have
was
you
good.
done that before?
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff for my dad. He works in the real estate business, so that's actually why we bought the drone in the first place. So I
It's a
recorded
good
a lot of
idea.
stuff.
So here's my next question.
True.
How come you didn't tell us you could do that?
Because you didn't ask.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Tell 'em.
I only
That's
Tell
the
them.
toilet paper situation I was telling you. Like when they say we're out of toilet paper, it's like,
tell-
go get some. Why
tell-
did Because she didn't ask me to.
I only knew you guys like needed the drone like when we were talking in the meeting, so that's why.
Anybody else have a drone?
No.
I may need you
have
again
a drone?
next week.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. You have a drone?
Yeah. I bought it when it was really
A thing?
inexpensive. It was on like
Put your, yeah.
it was on sale, and I was like, oh, $150. I was like, I can spend that for
Have you ever
$300.
used it?
No,
Do
because
you know how
I
to
tried
use
to
it?
set it up, and then it was so many parts. I was like, I'll figure it out when I actually need it, and then it's somewhere in my closet collecting dust.
So let's take it out because you're going to need it.
Yeah,
I might
figured.
need you for a commercial next week.
Okay.
I think that we should do all the commercials that you
Because
need to have a drone.
now that we know what you can do and your work is so good, when you're shooting a business on the outside,
Mhm.
they can see the building, the whole scope of the area. South Florida is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Why not spotlight these businesses?
Well,
Well,
the good
they
thing
are.
with the drone is
Yeah.
you can use it like a jib, you know, like the camera crane.
Yeah, you can
You
use
can
it.
use that in exchange.
We used to have a kid in here who used to fly the drone in here.
In here.
In here. It was
Oh,
the
shit.
most funniest thing.
That's scary.
But he was good, and he was put it in there, and then he came in the rooms, and I would look up and say, "It's like a giant mosquito in here."
I have to show you this commercial. The work
Yeah, I wanna
you
see it.
did. I sent it to them last night. I don't want to put it on because we don't have approval to play it, but I'll show it to you guys after the show.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable. Once we get approval, then I'm going to put it all in our commercial banks because they came out
Yeah,
fantastic.
we should highlight that that he does it. I think it's a good idea.
So if anyone else has a hidden talent
Yeah.
or a talent or something that we should know about before we ask,
What's your hidden talent?
let us
Well,
know.
I can build sets, costumes.
That's not a hidden talent. We know that already.
Alright.
Something we don't know.
This one we're making ice cream tomorrow because she's doing a pitch today. Heather, you're going to love this.
She makes ice cream. I thought she make ices.
Tell us what you're doing.
Well, I had to create a marketing plan for an idea for Ben and Jerry's, so I came up with a wellness ice cream line. So like I came up with the ingredients and everything.
A wellness ice cream, like
Yeah, so like
broccoli ice cream.
no, like a chocolate
Really?
protein, a wellness shot swirl that has
What's in a
like
wellness shot?
turmeric, ginger, lemon, like the stuff that's
Ooh.
in a traditional
That's what
wellness
she does
shot.
on TikTok. I don't know why I get your TikToks. Why do I get your TikToks?
Follow me.
How many do you do a day?
Okay, is that crossing the line? No.
Yes, it is. It is crossing the line.
Why? You
Because
following
her,
her.
because
You're
her,
following the line.
her TikToks are invading my space.
Buzz him, please.
Forgot I had
She
that.
drinks turmeric.
But it's good for you.
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, I should have paid her a compliment because somebody that I know watched it, and now they're doing the same thing she drinks.
Somebody you know.
No, not Linda. Somebody else. I know.
Well, I was working on a plan to do make my own crystal skulls.
Okay.
So are we making the ice cream tomorrow? And what's in it? Aren't beets in it?
It depends which one. That's in the heartbeat berry.
Oh, heartbeat berry.
Beets.
What's in the
Berry.
heartbeat berry?
Beets, raspberries, chia seeds, I think, with like a vanilla base, kind of.
Oh,
You know,
I never said they would taste good if
Cookie
they actually
Monster,
got
you wanna make
created,
ice cream
but.
tomorrow?
sure.
We're gonna get an
I've made ice cream
machine.
before.
And then, there's a mint matcha one.
Ooh, I love matcha.
Yeah. That's what I feel like would actually
Okay,
taste
so
good.
that's the healthy line. What about the unhealthy line?
Well, that's just Ben and Jerry's.
That's just any other ice cream out there.
Yeah.
Sophie, you got a mic? Right there. Use that one. You can take your backpack off and relax. Enjoy. Introduce yourself because we didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday.
Hi, I'm Sophia.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Sophia.
Sophia with
Good
an F.
morning.
Sophia with an F. Good morning,
So here's the thing, Sophia. Freddie always asks why elephant is not spelled with an F. So when I told him your name has an F yesterday,
Confused the hell out of me.
yes.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought it was like a
It's
PH.
not a PH, you're an F.
Reminds me when my parents asked me if I wanted a phone when I was like 6. They're like, "Oh, if you want a phone, you have to spell it." And I was like, "Okay, well, F-O." And they were like, "No, it starts with a P." And I was like, "P? Why?" And I was like, "What? If it starts with a P, why isn't it called Paphone?" It makes more sense. I never got that
Pahone.
phone. I never got that phone.
I gotta tell you, you're the only intelligent person in this room.
Why?
Because
Crazy.
I always
Crazy
grew up
thing to
thinking
say.
elephant had an F. I mean,
Well, that's
It
silly.
makes sense.
of course it makes sense.
So now he's
PH.
gonna call you Sophia with an F, like there's Sarah with an H. You're gonna be Sophia with an F.
Yeah, but that don't work
Why?
because I don't remember who's who.
You
I
don't
get-
do that anyway.
Layla, is that her name? Daniela. Layla or Layla?
Layla.
Layla. I can't remember who she is with somebody else. I get them confused.
Who do you get her confused
I
with?
don't remember. But it happened. So I'm gonna
Speaking
wish-
of
Wait,
Lilo,
before we get to that, tell us about you, Sophia.
Oh, so I'm a second year at Lynn. I'm a marketing major. Thank you. I'm in the 3-year program, so I graduate next year, which is a little intimidating, but
Wow.
it's okay. What else? I love to travel. I love to read. I'm really excited to be here. This seems like such a fun, safe space. You guys
It
all
is.
seem very, very cool. So I was pretty nervous walking in, but yeah, you guys are all very welcoming. So I'm excited to be here.
Nice.
Thank you.
And we are lucky to have you.
We're excited to have you. Freddie's already got a networking event for you to go to tonight if you want to go. And Brianna, I think she took everything with her, but we have a ton of stuff to work on. She needs to leave it here so we can cross work on things.
I saw the video she made.
That was good, right?
It was interesting.
She's learning to edit though.
Then it's very good.
It's I think her second edit ever.
It was very good. The shots she used were kind of funny.
And they're the ones I took.
Yeah, I know. You're a funny person.
I'm not a cameraman, but I had to capture them on camera, so what can I tell you?
It's just that was the booty thing, right?
That was the booty bar.
And then you see, if I say something, I'm inappropriate, right? If
well,
she
it's
says
just
it,
a matter
It
of
was called
context
Booty Boot
and
That's what it was called.
yeah. So what do you think the video has in it?
exercising.
Yeah, butts.
Has booty in it.
Well, no, it's totally
Oh
exercising.
no, there was
They're
so
up and
much
down on
booty.
the steps.
This thing has super bootiness going.
And that's how much Sir Mix-a-Lot was there.
What?
What
What?
is that?
What is?
Sir Mix-a-Lot?
You've never heard of him? Type him
Uh-huh.
in, you'll see what I'm talking about. He's
Oh,
the guy,
I get it.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, good.
Sir Mix-a-Lot is the guy who wrote and sang "Baby Got Back."
Oh.
No,
Lot of butts.
I didn't say that. He said
All right, why don't we take a commercial break? Althea, you know how to do that?
No.
All right,
You,
so we're
everyone
gonna,
but
we're gonna
Dawn and
cue
Freddie
this
right
up.
now.
We give her some time to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about our fundraiser that we've got going on.
This
You-
one.
That one. The cards came out terrific. We're going to start promoting that, making an Eventbrite. Facebook, you already did that on events, so a lot of cool things.
Did I put this on?
Yes, you did, as a matter of fact.
I don't know what the hell I did.
I know.
I don't think it was this one.
It was.
Is this right?
I only send you things that you can put up because if you send Freddie anything that's not ready to be posted,
It's gonna get
he will
posted.
post it. So do not send him anything unless it is ready to go out into
No,
public
because you
consumption.
change everything.
I didn't send it to you till I changed it.
No, that's right. You change everything.
So, all right. We're
I had
gonna take
a picture of me. You changed that too.
a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years, doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
And we're back. The networking event, tonight's networking event, do you want to make the announcement? The one for, what's his name?
The Networking Beast?
Yeah, the Networking Beast is being held at Boca Tiki Island Lounge. You ever heard of that place?
I don't know where that is.
Anybody know that place?
No.
No?
You can always look it up.
5:30 to 7:30. Be there and bring your business cards and network. I see it seems to be the thing to do now.
Thing to do. All right, and on May 2nd, Segundo de Mayo, I'm going to send this PDF that we can put this on the screen as well. Save the date. Come join us on May 2nd, 5 o'clock to support our Amp Media Futures Foundation. It is a foundation that aims to give all of our interns, producers, a safe space to collaborate, learn communication skills, network, everything that they get to do right here in space with no judgment. And learn from each other. It's all about teamwork, collaboration, and growth. And drone work. He's funny.
Oh, yeah.
See if we can get that website done so we can actually start promoting it as well would be great.
Okay.
A lot of good stuff.
What's on the back of that?
The back of it are different sponsorship levels, which we never put out on the last fundraiser.
Yeah, I'm not sure I even seen that before.
I didn't put it out. Brianna had it, and it kind of just fell through the cracks. But someone in the studio gave me the idea, I don't remember who it was, that I should put the sponsorship on the back instead of leaving a white background. So I'm like, great idea. So now everything is here. Different levels of sponsorship opportunities.
I heard that you guys are going to Wild Pump 6 again?
We're going to try. Karen's been helping me put some of the things together. You know what happens? You have an idea and you start researching some, sending out submissions, asking for gift cards and different things for gift baskets. Then it becomes like an addiction. It's like, all right, I did this many. Let me see how many more I can get. Because they put it, some of them have like a time frame. Like, you have to be in, I've got 2 days, because I guess it's like 30 days before the event. So some of them, if the event's May 2nd, I have to apply by today or tomorrow. So I'm going to see how many I can get in the next 2 days, and others are rolling. Some of them don't ask for 30 days.
May 2nd.
May 2nd. Tomorrow's April 2nd. Which means...
So if it was due May 2nd, I think you're a little late.
No, I need 30. Some of them need 30 days to process your request, which leads me to tomorrow.
Right.
So I'm trying to get in all the ones that give me those deadlines by tomorrow, which is what I was doing last night when we were here late doing the other show.
Interesting. Oh, it's gonna be, when is this?
May
May
2nd?
2nd is the.
Yes.
At what time is this?
You're gonna be here?
Maybe.
5 o'clock. I know no one's coming.
No one's coming. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit that lotto one day.
I really hope you never hit that lotto. We have to keep, we have to keep doing what we do.
We still haven't resolved the parking situation. I'm not saying nothing.
This is what he does. I think this is just pushing or overstepping. I don't know, Heather, but he pushes till he just
I'm not
gets to that
pushing.
line.
I'm saying we're gonna run out of parking again,
I know. We should bring.
Oh, that's without a fact.
right?
That is without a fact.
Maybe we can guys the guy across
Without
the
a
street.
doubt.
I noticed that he's empty now. That lot across
You mean
the
without a
street.
doubt?
Oh,
Said without a fact. I think you mean without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
That is a
without
fact and without a doubt.
That is true.
But across the street they might have parking. Did you notice that building behind it has a whole parking lot back there?
All right. We'll send over some of our marketers. We'll send Sophia and Brianna over and see if they'll let us use their parking lot.
We ran out of parking the first time. A lot of parking. And what happened was everybody came and says, I would love to stay. Everybody would stop here because there was a party going on outside the building. And they were talking to people outside the building. So they figured, okay, if I can roll up, I can stay and then leave. So I'm just saying. But Dawn said to me 2 weeks ago she was going to go and talk to somebody. Just saying.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Lot of
What do you
parking.
like to do, Sophia? Marketing?
Yes, I do like to do marketing. Yeah, I like all of it. I like the sales side more. I think the creative side is really cool, but I think I want to focus my skills more on the sales side of things.
That's good. We need that kind of stuff.
Amen. 100% we need that kind of stuff. Althea, you had something for April 1st. What were you telling me this morning for April Fool's Day that you saw?
Oh yeah, that they that the Brooklyn, or at least one of the teams, they were making a hot dog, a new hot dog. Oh wait, I didn't think of one. Sorry. They were making like a vegan hot dog with chili peppers and relish, which I know you hate. Relish, and they were gonna dunk it in vegan goat milk, and they were like, and people were like, is that actually real or is that just for April Fools? I think it's just for April Fools because they put the post out yesterday. So I was like, I think they're doing it just for April Fools. Because who would eat that? Like, it's covered in vegan goat milk. Yeah.
You know,
But it's not goat milk.
Yeah. A couple of years ago, this video game website actually did an April Fool's prank by doing a fake movie, live action movie trailer of a video game franchise called The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that's become a reality. They're actually doing it for real now because the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out was so successful. They're going to do a live action version of Legend of Zelda. And I'm going, you know, because I'm going. It's funny because it started out as an April Fool's prank, but now it's becoming a reality.
But think about all the things in life that start out as a prank or a joke, and you realize that they're probably really good ideas, and they come to life.
Well, I mean, that's how the potato chip was invented.
Well, that I think was an accident, right?
Right, well, basically, yeah. So the guy was this guy with a really bad temper, and the guy was doing fried potatoes, and the guy said, "Do them longer, thinner, whatever." The guy just, you know, kind of paper thin and fried them till crisp, and they were super.
But wasn't the phone an accident?
With a P or an F?
Wasn't spelling an accident?
Well, chocolate chip cookies were actually created by accident.
Who decided that spelling was a thing we should learn, by the way?
That would be the Phoenicians, actually. They created the first standardized alphabet.
Yeah.
That's why it's so
you gotta
easy
be able
to
to
learn.
communicate.
But you can, it's the spelling side of it. You can have a word and know it, but not know how to spell it.
Well, I mean,
How are you gonna talk over text?
and even that doesn't work sometimes because you say one thing and sent another. I sent the word out and it has sex words in it, and that's not what I sent out. Yes.
So that's why I sometimes get mad at autocorrect.
Okay, Freddie.
All right.
I'm telling you the truth. That was the worst sex.
Just like it's
was a
not,
mistake.
just like it's not your fault. Your like
Nice and messages.
curated for you page is women in bikinis. You know.
I didn't mean to send it.
Yeah.
I ended up typing
Do you
that.
guys use voice to text or do you text?
No,
I
I
just
just
text.
text.
Do you use voice to text?
I hate
No,
voice
I
to
can't.
Our
text.
do it.
generation uses voice to text.
I don't speak
Yeah.
clear enough.
That's true.
Oh.
And the problem
So
is
you
that-
don't? You just.
So I don't use it because if I use it, words come out that I don't
Like-
want to send.
Well,
Like,
I
you
use
know?
it because my one of my disabilities prevents me from
You
typing.
don't speak?
No, well, I speak well, but typing and punctuation, all that stuff.
With
is
your
different.
big fingers, you wouldn't be able to type anyway on a phone.
Right, which is why I use
It's a
speech
problem.
to text.
Sometimes I think my nails, and I love looking at everyone's nails in here. Yours are beautiful. Heather's are beautiful. Althea. Like, how do you guys do what you do with nails? I'm having...
Very hard.
It's hard, right? So texting, computer work. You have long nails?
No, not right now.
How do you pick up a quarter off the floor?
I can't.
You lick it.
I have a hard
You have
time
to do it between the two
with your
nails.
fingers.
Yeah, like
with your nails.
yeah.
It's hard.
How do you pick up a quarter?
Just normal.
Guys who pick up quarters.
Just
I don't
normal.
have long nails, so.
It becomes a thing. Heather's nails always look great also. I don't know. I'm watching everyone's nails that come in here.
I'm gonna
They're
give you.
longer and they're more
I'm
stylish.
gonna give you a silly part.
Well, you
No,
know,
I
in
think
ancient cultures, having long nails was a symbol of wealth because you weren't doing the hard work.
Yeah.
So like you see the guys in the old like Chinese art where they have the really long fingernails. That's because they had enough money that they didn't have to.
So
do
when
it.
did women start getting long nails and men? Why did men always have it first? Nails, shoes, clothes.
It's
Because
like
it
a
was a
sign of
man's
nobility.
world, baby.
It was a sign of, same thing with high heels. They used to actually be
Men.
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 who wore
Yeah,
them.
because then they started being rational.
Men
In fact,
always went first.
In fact, the platform
And we
the
lent it to
platform
you.
shoe actually existed in the Middle Ages because it kept the women's dress out of the mud.
Weren't high heels also used in butcher shops at first?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they used to hit the
Keep out
meat.
the blood.
Ugh.
They used to hit the meat. Listen, we lent you high heel shoes, we lent you nails, we lent you lipstick and makeup.
Do you think you
You
could
lent
go
us the
back?
color pink.
That's right. We let you have it.
Do you think you could go back and live in the world of where you were in the butcher shop and you were
No.
in the Coliseum and all those things?
No, actually, the people in the Coliseum that were trained there, many of them didn't live past 30.
They got killed, Michael.
Right. But they were the equivalent of
Michael,
they were the
they
equivalent of
were
like
killed.
Kobe Bryant of their day.
Okay, so football is the new gladiator sport.
What?
It is.
Yes, but they don't
Well,
want.
no, I'm just saying as an example. I'm just
They don't
saying.
want the killing.
I'm not a sports guy, so I'm just using it as.
Oh my god.
Kobe Bryant and the gladiators are very bad examples because he's no longer with us.
I know, but they were also used to market all
But thank
sorts
you
of
for
stuff,
dipping our numbers. People are just turning off the phone because they're upset.
Well, no, I mean,
Oh,
like, for
good
example,
morning,
how
Marlon
they would even,
Pinheiro.
if I remember my history right, they would even collect the runoff of the guys to sell as an aphrodisiac.
Okay, moving on.
Really? So like pheromones?
Welcome
It's
to the
like
morning
So you
show.
can like bottle guys sweat as an
Oh,
aphrodisiac?
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
no.
Anyone find that sexy?
No.
I'm
No,
gonna-
but you have to understand it was a different culture.
I need a throw up bag.
Sophia? No one finds that sexy? So because pheromones are a thing, and
Not
apparently
men's sweat, it is women's sweat.
you would bottle our sweat.
That's
you
what
find
they
that
do.
Sexy?
They do it today.
That's crazy.
They put a drop of J-Lo's
That's
tears
crazy.
in a bottle
Tears
of
are not
perfume.
Tears.
Well,
I mean, do we
I
know what
mean
perfume's
sweat,
made out of?
tears.
Probably do.
They take
Yeah.
a sweat tear, like a tear of sweat,
I'm not surprised.
and put it in the bottle of
You find
J-Lo's
that
perfume.
sexy?
I don't. I wouldn't spend the
Do you find that
$1,500 for
sexy?
that.
To smell women's sweat?
Not really.
Oh.
Yes,
And
we
if you
love
just
the
had
smell
pickle
of
juice,
victory in the
then
morning.
you have pickle juice, and that's what that sweat's
Pickle
going to.
juice. Women smell like pickle juice?
If you're drinking the pickle juice today,
Like,
then tomorrow your
you
sweat
guys-
will
You guys
You
smell
guys-
like pickle juice?
You guys know what the most expensive
crazy.
color in the ancient world was?
red.
Blue.
Purple. Do you know why?
Because it was
It was
royalty.
it was a
Well,
royal
no,
color.
because the shellfish that made the dye was only maybe about this inch and only gave 3
I thought they got it from the octopus.
No.
No.
So that royal purple color, the shellfish was only about that big and only produced 3 ounces of that purple dye.
What
Fun
is
fact with Michael.
what is the poop that the whale shoots?
No, you're talking about ambergris, which is
It's the poop of the whale.
no, it's not. It's actually the other thing.
The poopy.
No,
Urine?
vomit.
Oh, they throw it up? I
Yeah,
thought
and
they,
so
I
they'll
thought they
actually
squeeze
use
it.
it for perfume.
That's where you get perfume from.
That's where you get
From
perfume.
whale vomit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called
it's
ambergris.
from whale. Yeah.
Yep. So they
Honestly,
said
that's
it
fine.
washes up on the
And then it,
beaches.
and then
What?
it like it's like crystallizes or something like that. And they
Thanks,
somehow get
Michael.
good smelling perfume from that.
Michael hit the door open. It's zoom,
They're leaving.
That was hilarious.
Wow. Thank you for that. That's our next interview coming in. That's
Good
disgusting,
morning.
by the way. Did you know that perfume comes from whale vomit?
Yes,
What's
we
it
sell it
called?
for
Ambergris.
We sell it for
Ambergris.
$1,500 a little bottle.
Wow. On that note, I think we're gonna wrap up the morning show. And that is not an April Fool's joke.
Outro,
All right, who do you
Jordan.
have coming today? You've got the
Put
filmmakers,
that
correct?
for
Yes.
later, but not
Filmmakers
yet.
are coming from I Possessed.
And we have Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society. So
You everyone
a
but
whole
Dawn
lot of stuff
Freya.
happening on this Tuesday, April 1st. More to come. Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you later.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.